Welcome, everybody, to the fourth episode of PokeGuardian Podcast. I'm Taj from PokeTaj YouTube channel, and I'm joined by Zakariya from PokeGuardian.
Hello, everyone.
And today we've got a fantastic episode ahead for you guys. But let's start off like we traditionally do with our card pickups. So Zakariya, do you want to tell us what cards have you picked up since the last episode of the podcast?
Yes, thank you very much, Taj. I've picked up a lot of cards, probably too much to tell. But yeah, some major pickups. Actually, today I managed to obtain a Staff Lugia. I think yesterday I managed to obtain one as well. So 2 Staff Lugia Vivid Voltage pre-release promos coming in. Yes, I'm very excited for that because they have been quite expensive, or at least hard to get. And also a Neo Discovery Umbreon, not first edition, but Neo Mint Unlimited.
Excellent.
Yeah, these prices are exploding as well. So I'm very excited to have that in my binder as well. And you, Taj?
Yeah, brilliant. Those staff promos for Vivid Voltage have been insane prices. I've seen them. I think everyone was after the Charizard, and that drove everything else up as well because people were buying packs sealed, and you very rarely saw split ones on the market. For myself, I picked up. I did a trade actually with Ragnar NK on Twitter, who's based in Sweden. I'd opened 10 Vivid Voltage pre-release kits and a booster box. I opened 14 pre-release kits. So I had quite a few cards quite early on, and I am using the amazing rares to trade for cards that I want. And Ragnar agreed to do a trade with me for one of my amazing rares and sent over the Leon Full Art from Vivid Voltage, which is stunning. So I'm so glad I got that. That arrived today, which was brilliant. And he also sent over the Galarian Obstagoon Sword and Shield promo that I was having such difficulty getting hold of locally with a Sword and Shield stamp on it. He'd held that for me for quite a while and sent that as a gift, as this was a perfect opportunity with the Leon card. So I was very grateful for that as well.
Yeah, that's awesome. And are they really that hard to get? Because didn't UK...
Well, in the UK we did get them, but they were unfortunately they were distributed to WH Smith stores in the UK, and unfortunately WH Smith do not send the cards to all of their stores. They send them to their larger stores, which usually are within a 15-mile radius of every other store location that's doing them. So it meant me having to go out of my way to get it, and it was in an area I wasn't familiar with. And for one promo card, I wasn't motivated to go and do that. So
yeah.
But yeah, I'm just glad I've finally got one now, which is nice to add to the collection. Stamped promos are always nice to have.
Yeah, I enjoy these very much as well. I try to pick up at least one or two of these per set. By the way, the Vivid Voltage promo has been confirmed as well to be released in stores. So, and if maybe early next week, we will see the images surfaced online. And so it's very cool. At least Gimenia and the Netherlands and Belgium have confirmed that it will come. And I expect the other stores in other countries to follow. Not sure how the global pandemic will affect the availability.
Yeah, because we've just suddenly gone into a lockdown in the UK. Well, not suddenly. It was announced over the weekend and it started yesterday. So we are now locked down for 4 weeks. So all non-essential stores are closed. So we obviously won't be getting it until December at the earliest.
Yeah, because you didn't got Eternatus. No, it was Toxtricity. Yeah, Toxtricity.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, the Jumbo Toxtricity.
It suddenly was given out when it during Darkness Ablaze.
That's
so
right.
They skipped one set during lockdown.
Yes.
Very cool.
Yeah. So it's going to be the same again this time with Vivid Voltage release. Is going to be during lockdown in the UK. Obviously, Vivid Voltage is out next Friday, 13th November.
Yes.
So it'll be 3 weeks before we actually get a chance to physically go into stores and pick it up. Obviously, it'll be distributed by online retailers, and those stores that do ship through online means as well will be able to get them out to their customers. But no physical stores will be selling those that people can go to, unfortunately.
I hope it will all be available soon.
Yeah, hopefully so.
Yeah.
Okay, that concludes our card highlights. We're now going to move on to news topics and discussion. Okay, so the first topic of discussion is the Blastoise VMAX Starter Set and the Venusaur VMAX Starter Set, which are part of a competitive triple starter set as well. That's been revealed in Japan. So what's interesting is that obviously these cards have got brand new VMAXs that we've never seen before, including the corresponding Vs for Venusaur and Blastoise. And it includes some other cards as well that we haven't seen. Celebi is going to be in this set as well. And we've got a Manaphy that we've seen. There's also the Charizard set coming out, but looking from early renders of the box for the triple set, the Charizard seems to be identical to the one that was previously released in Japan a few months ago with the Grimmsnarl VMAX deck. So what do you think of this particular product, Zakariya?
Very cool. It's how do we say it properly? I expected a redesign of the Charizard starter decks.
Yeah.
I'm not disappointed, but on that I'm a little disappointed because I don't want more Charizard. Stop for now, please.
Yeah.
Yes. Put a hold on it for maybe 3 months. Thank you very much, Pokemon Company. But on the other hand, the triple starter set, in which all of the VMAX decks were included in, I expected something like indeed a new design of Charizard VMAX as an alternate art reprint, because they have reprinted Cinderace? Yeah, Cinderace V and Morpeko VMAX. Yeah, why not Charizard VMAX? Exclusively in that triple starter set. That would be one hell of a product.
Absolutely. And I was expecting the same thing as well. An alt art Charizard, because that would then incentivize people to go for the triple pack rather than buying the decks individually.
Exactly.
I've got these the triple packs on order. I was anticipating there would be a Charizard alternate art, so it's a bit disappointing for me that there isn't. But it's a great triple set as it is.
Absolutely.
Especially for everyone who loves the Kanto starters. So definitely a very nice set.
And there's a PrimalLugia in there with the artwork from the Vivid Voltage pre-release promo. We don't know if that promo is exclusive to that product. I think it is. And for Lugia fans, that's also very cool if it stays exclusive in that box. But overall, I think very cool products. Lysander, of course, also reprinted.
Yes.
But in boss's orders, of course.
Yep.
You can't play the Lysander from Flashfire. Yeah, from X and Y.
That's on the banned list, isn't it, that one?
No, that's not banned.
Oh, no, sorry, that was a Lysander's
trump card.
Trump card, that's the one.
Yes.
Yeah.
But you can't play that old Lysander.
That's right.
I think it's a shame, but they have to do what they have to do. They have to earn money. But I think it's a nice idea if they try to reprint. They bring back all the characters.
Yeah.
With the same card, because you can play each character if you want in the future with potentially 4. I don't know how many times they will reprint this card with another character.
Yeah.
But it would be very cool to play other different characters in the same deck.
Definitely.
Solid product. I like the box design as well. Absolutely great items to have on your shelf. What I didn't understand is why they changed up the designs. Probably is because of the new DLC, but I would have preferred to have one design for all of these products.
Yep.
But again, I think these designs look very cool in their own way. I think I prefer the Venusaur and Blastoise one a little bit more.
Yeah.
But the other one, it just looks as cool.
Yeah.
All the rainbow stuff, and yes, it's looking amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah, I will absolutely pick some up. Is there anything other to add?
No, the product's released on December the 4th.
Yes. Yeah.
So not too long to go. It'll be a couple of weeks after we get Shiny Star V. It's an interesting product, just in time for the Christmas rush of potential gifts that you could buy. So quite a nice product indeed. And obviously, you can see the pattern that Pokemon are doing with Sword and Shield now. We knew from Boss's order the way that they name the card that they are going to be using that name and having different characters in this. Similar to Professor's Research, we expect it to be Professor's Research with other professors going forward as well. So yeah, it's nice that they're giving you the opportunity to potentially use these cards again and again in future when they reprint them with the same name. So that's really cool.
Yeah. And I hope they will reprint Professor's Research with Sonia.
Yes.
Because Sonia is a professor as well.
Yes.
And I think I do think they will release one at some point.
Yeah.
With a full art that would sell very much. They would sell absolutely. Like I think Sonia is next to Marnie, the most popular character, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, she's an extremely popular character.
I'm not mistaken. Yeah.
And even in the game, she's very sort of she's quite a charismatic character as well.
Yes.
And obviously in Japan, they just like cute female characters. So Marnie and Sonia have obviously been very popular in this era. So yeah, we definitely, if they do bring out Professor's Research with Sonia, I think it would be extremely popular card, definitely.
It would make sense to me.
Yeah, absolutely. Okay, we'll move on to the next bit of news we've got. So there's a special box that's been revealed for the Pokemon Center Kanazawa opening. Memorial has been revealed. So you get a free Kanazawa Pikachu promo, Pokemon Center promo, and the box itself is stunning as well. Now the artwork on this is absolutely amazing. You did have on your site a link to an extremely high definition image of this. Makes a great wallpaper for your phone. Stunning colors on it, amazing looks of Pokemon. And the more you look at it, the more you find hidden in that picture. It's just beautiful.
It's amazing.
It is. It's just absolutely stunning. The box itself comes with 3 promos, a Pikachu promo, Sobble, and a Minotic promo, which are really, really nice. The Pikachu is obviously Kanazawa's Pikachu, as you tend to get with whenever they do a new store opening or a refurbished opening, they always bring out special Pikachu for that particular store in Japan, and this is no different. It comes with a box, which the storage box looks amazing. You get the sleeves, a packet of sleeves that come with it as well, and 3 packs of Rebellion Clash, 3 packs of Infinity Zone, 3 packs of Astonishing Volt Tackle, 3 packs of Explosive Walker, 3 packs of Legendary Heartbeat, and this is the important thing that everyone's going to be really excited about, 4 packs of Shiny Star V, which on its own is going to be something that people will think, right, okay, that's almost half a box of Shiny Star V. The price of this product is about 1,000 yen less than a booster box, so it's great value for what you were getting. It's 4,640 yen plus tax. Comes out the same day as Shiny. Is it the same day as Shiny's?
Yes.
Yeah, Shiny Star V. Yep, 20th November. So yes, I think this will be a really popular product, and the contents are very good. And then we all know, even the cardboard storage boxes, Japanese ones, are so robust and hard wearing. They're as good, if not better, than a lot of plastic boxes you get, because the print stays intact, unlike some plastic boxes where it can wear away. But they are very robust and very well built. I love these Japanese cardboard storage boxes. They're really amazing. But have you got any other thoughts on this?
Yeah, like I just thought, everything about this product. It will age so nicely. Like you just said, the cardboard storage boxes, they are very high quality. Yeah, the promos. You also get a Pokemon Center promo, by the way. If you visit the Kanazawa Pokemon Center, you just get one for free if you visit the store.
Yep.
So, and all nationwide in Japan, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, it's any Pokemon Center, which is consistent with the rest of the store promos.
Yeah. I think that's very cool. I do recommend picking up one for the right price. Don't overpay too much now, because many people will pre-order one. Will list them for pre-order, by the way, on eBay. Sorry. Yeah, I am very excited. I probably want one for myself to keep sealed, because it's like you just told me, the artwork is stunning. Especially in high resolution, it's so amazing. It's not I don't know who was the it's not Saito, the illustrator, but someone else this time. I hope they will commission that artist more, because look how amazing it is. Cherry blossoms, the stars in the sky, everything is there. Even Umbreon. I think it's a winner of a product. And the product, the promos are mirror foil. They are the type of shiny reverse hollow, mirror-like finish, which is very cool. And the Pokemon Center promo is a regular hollow promo with a Pokemon Center Kanazawa stamp. So again, like you said, amazing product. I highly recommend picking up one, even if you pay a little bit more at the resellers, because it's a Pokemon Center exclusive product. You can't get this directly from the Pokemon Center, so you will absolutely have to pay a little bit more. That's just how it is, sadly, if you do not live in Japan. And that's it.
The artist in question is Fuzi Choko. I don't know if I've pronounced that correctly, but that's the artist who has done the artwork for this particular box.
Yes.
Great. So that is that particular item. So very, very nice product indeed. We'll now move on to another product, which this time is an English product, which is the Jirachi GX Collection, which has been revealed. It includes the Jirachi GX Full Art that we saw in SM12A Tag All Stars, and it's one of these full arts and promos full arts that we've been waiting for it to be released in English, and suddenly it's popped out in this product, which sort of seemed to appear out of nowhere. So, do you want to talk about this, Zakariya?
Yes. At last, it finally is releasing.
Yeah.
I am. That's something I also don't want to discuss. How many of these boxes will they produce? And when why does it take so long for all these promos to release? Because at this point, they have maybe at best 1 year left to play. Of course, now I think it's more they did not expect the pandemic to happen.
Yeah.
Because I think they had other plans with Tech All Stars promos, and this is a way to sell these promos. I think it's a very weak product for the collector. Nobody wants Crimson Invasion promos, coins, old X and Y packs. Of course, now there's evolutions in there, which makes up a little bit, but for the price. But no, I don't think it's a great price. It will be releasing, I think it was Target, no, Walmart.
Yeah, it's a Walmart,
for,
I think. Yeah.
For $20 at a special as a Black Friday item.
Yep.
Which is, for that price, it's an amazing product. Because the regular price is $50. Yes, absolutely. Get it for $20.
Yeah.
Don't get it for $50.
Yeah.
That's just this product, and I don't see any value in this product
Yeah.
for
I mean,
$50.
it's like as you say. There's two other promos in the coins. They're repackages. All the packs in there are out of rotation, so they're not standard
Yes.
format packs. The Evolutions pack, because of what's happened recently, is obviously probably worth the $20 on its own.
Yeah.
But $50, this is no way worth $50. This product, it's well overpriced. But at $20, as you say, because of what's happened with the Evolutions pack, it's probably worth it. The Evolutions pack is and that Jirachi together more than make up that $20.
Correct.
And then the rest of it's think of as a freebie. So yeah, if you are in the States and you have the opportunity to pick this up from Walmart in their special Black Friday promo for $20, I'd pick it up. Yeah, but other than that, I just think these are just repackaged products. They're trying to get rid of dead stock. They repackage it into products like this. Put that nice new promo in there that people love Jirachi, so they're playing on that, hoping that people who have been waiting for this full art to buy this product for that card to help them shift some unwanted stock is the way I see it.
Yeah, and for Walmart, they are just the target audience will probably be like I said many times, for kids.
Yeah,
Parents with kids don't know better with these packs. It's a nice product, not for the seasoned collector, in my opinion.
yeah,
I think you're just better off buying that Jirachi GX as a single promo if you can't obtain it for the $20 at Walmart. I'm very curious when the European version, if this will release anywhere outside of the US, and I think Canada was receiving this box as well.
yeah.
Same with the Jigglypuff. Which one is again? Cleffa, Igglybuff, and Togepi. Yeah, GX Special Art promo.
Yes.
This also released already in the US.
So I've seen some of our friends already have those boxes. Yep.
Exactly. And in Australia, it was delayed. Even now, am I being told? I'm just very curious when these kind of special arts will release, and if they specific to will release in Europe or any other continent, because I think good promos. You don't want to overpay for them.
Yeah.
Maybe we don't know how big these productions, the prints are for these, but if these end up being like $5 or $10, I just recommend indeed picking up it as a single. Like I told you, for the collector that wants value out of these boxes, I don't see any value in there. Maybe because indeed the one hit of Evolutions, that's one hit of Charizard Hollow. That's it.
Yeah. Yeah. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's that product. We're going to move on now to some more Japanese news. SM12 ATAG All Stars, last year's high class set, and SM12 Alter Genesis, the set that came out just before it, are getting reprinted. And they're getting free full art supporter promo. And there's a free full art supporter promo card box purchase for S5 coming out as well. So let's talk about the reprint first. SM12 ATAG All Stars, SM12 Alter Genesis. We've already started to see those being cleared by stores in Japan. They've been clearing stock, ready for the next influx, because when you buy these boxes, I think if you buy the Alter Genesis, you'll be given a promo version of Arceus, Dialga, and Palkia. And if you buy Tag All Stars, you'll be given a promo version of Cherish Ball, which I think was that. It looks like it's a hollow, like a TR card, doesn't it?
Yes.
Yeah.
They released the images today, and I think it indeed was the TR card. If there was any at all.
Yeah, I'm not sure whether Cherish Ball got a TR card. It was It might have done actually, because I think the original Cherish Ball was a promo, wasn't it? Or it was only particular to a certain product. It wasn't
a set.
Oh, right.
Set
Okay,
card.
it was a set card, yeah.
Yes.
And then, so it is a holofoil version with a holofoil border. So I think it is a TR style card by the looks of it.
Yeah, they are both straight reprints, no new artwork, if I'm not mistaken. Just a set logo on there. I think it's a GX reboot campaign on there, if I'm not mistaken. I think the promos are weak. It's awesome they are doing it. Some people are not happy for the RCS Dialga and PokeGuardian GX reprint.
Yeah.
It's got its own Sword and Shield number, but it still retains the C regulation mark.
Yeah.
So if I'm not mistaken, it will rotate out the same time as the original RCS Dialga and PokeGuardian GX.
Yep.
So do not worry. But it's interesting. They are encouraging players to buy these two sets, and I think that's because they have seen new players and collectors came to this hobby. Because of course I think they are doing very well lately, and it's a nice opportunity to get these stunning, in my opinion, especially for Tag All Stars, the last two sets of Sun and Moon for a retail price. And I think that's amazing, especially for Tag All Stars. Alta Genesis, it's an okay product. I'm personally not too crazy about it, but it's still a tag team set, which is great in my opinion. But yes, I think that's a nice way of giving players some older products for a fair price, in my opinion.
Yeah, and I think the great thing about Tag All Stars is that, as with any high class set, the set includes in its main core of the normal cards that have been super playable during that year and that release cycle for that year. So what you're doing is you're putting in, as you're saying, you're putting into the hands of new players cards that will be in the standard format for the next year. So they can actually be as competitive with more, let's say, maturer players who've been playing the game for a lot longer, who would have had these cards as the sets were released. So it gives people a chance to obtain those cards, open them pack fresh themselves, and build decks around those at an affordable rate. Japan's always been quite good about getting cards into your hands quite affordably, and we're seeing that more in the West now with English prints, with trainer toolkits, league battle decks, and products where they know really good powerful cards are being released at an affordable rate to get them into the hands of more players. And I think that's what this product is sort of aimed to do, essentially. And it will be quite popular, but the timing of it is a bit strange because this promo starts on December the 4th, which is like 2 weeks after Shiny Star V comes out.
Yes.
So, you would have thought when we had that bit of a lull earlier in the summer where we had 2-month gaps between sets coming out, would have probably have been a better time to release a product like this. But I'm assuming that their production factories were busy ramping up for Shiny Star V, as well as all the Chinese and Taiwanese cards they've been printing to get the sets up to speed with the Japanese releases. They've probably been quite busy in the production runs, and now they've got a bit of slack. They've been able to print these off as well. That's my personal opinion, because I have been quite busy printing a lot of cards for the Asian market out of Japan in recent 6 months or so.
Yeah, and even today they have announced Shiny Star V for Taiwan and Hong Kong.
Yep.
7 days. It will release 7 days after the Japanese Shiny Star V. It's insane.
Absolutely.
They have started just over 1 year ago.
Yep.
They've they have outspeed all of the Asian countries that started earlier than Taiwan and Hong Kong. So even the S4 set, the Astonishing Full Tackle, is exactly the same as the Japanese set. No cards were changed, same artwork. They even named it the same, which is very interesting.
Yeah.
They've fully synced up with the sets.
Yep.
Just the release date is not fully synced, but I think it's very interesting why it's not the same for Korea, Indonesia, and Thailand, for example. I'm very interested. But it's Pokemon Asia, and I think Pokemon Asia, I think people are not talking about it too much because they are really on fire over
Yeah.
there. The promotions are very nice. Their availability is okay, and they are. It's how do we put in this perspective? They don't need us to play cards. For example,
Yeah.
they have their own tournaments, and everything in Pokemon Asia looks much better than the Pokemon Company International does. That's just
Yeah.
my opinion
Yeah.
on it.
They've got a very slick operation running there, and
Yes,
you see the promos that come out as well. You see what they're doing, how they're delivering everything, and the quality of product as well. They've and like you say, the way that they're arranged tournaments as well is
yes.
is great, and the partnerships that they create with other companies as well.
Yeah, they have their own launch events. They have very, very nice events there. Except for Korea, all Asian countries are printed in the same printer in Japan.
Yeah.
So that's that as well. So if you manage to obtain some of these cards, you can expect Japanese quality printing, which is awesome in my opinion. And yeah, I think maybe we should talk about this in another topic.
Yes. Yes.
Because yeah,
Absolutely.
we can talk 2 hours about this, but yeah, like I told you, I think
Yeah.
Pokemon Asia is a little bit overlooked,
Yeah.
and it needs. I think Pokemon Company International can pick up some really nice things from Pokemon Asia.
Definitely, without a doubt. Right, we'll summarize that and we'll move on now then to Vivid Voltage, the new set coming out November the 13th. PokeGuardian has got the full Vivid Voltage full digital set list. Got this up very early, didn't you? And some amazing artwork in this set. We got this
Yes,
visibility of this before pre-release weekend, so everybody had a chance to have a look at all the cards, check out the moves, look at the amazing artwork, including the amazing rares, the VMAXs we've got in this set as well. So, what do you want to talk about the cards that we've got in this set and about this set list?
what I want to talk about is Hyper Rare Pikachu VMAX.
Yep.
It's a chunky boy again. Of course,
Yeah.
it's been going for quite some high prices. I did expect it to be expensive,
Yeah.
but I've seen a German eBay listing auction going for €200.
Wow.
A German Hyper Rare Pikachu VMAX. So yeah, I personally expect this card to be $150.
Yes.
Dollars straight, no hassle. Or I think it's $150. I think that it's there to stay because Pikachu is a very extremely popular Pokemon.
Yep.
In Japan. I think the price is, I think it was $130 or something. It's also wanted as well. That's one card that's going to be very sought after.
Yep.
The amazing rares, I've pulled Zamazenta amazing rare.
Yep.
I think that the quality of the prints, the execution of the printing of the cards, I think it looks awesome. Of
Yep.
course, the texturing lines, they are of course like it's standard in the international version,
Yep.
a little bit thicker in texturing. But I think the glitter and everything looks just as good as the Japanese one. But yeah, of course, I think the execution of the texturing is a little bit better. But yeah, of course, the amazing rares are going to be sought after. Everyone is highly positive of amazing rares. For now they look to be affordable. You don't know what's going to happen with these in the future. I think just like Shining Legends. I think Shining Mew is like $70 or something, or
Yes.
$60.
Yeah.
And I think eventually they could rise in value. I've heard there was a lot of allocation happening with Vivid Voltage, that it has been sold out everywhere. I can't confirm it personally because I don't own a store, but you can't order any, as a store, you can't order any more. There would be another wave, if I'm not mistaken, in December.
Yes.
The Vivid Voltage pre-release kits also were heavily allocated. And if you just want some cards, I just suggest picking up some singles, which would be very wise to do. Don't overpay for this too much.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah, like you've said, I mean, the set comes out November 13th, so you can find product available now because obviously people have been opening pre-release kits, build and battle boxes, and obviously booster boxes. I mean, I've opened, like I said, 14 pre-release kits. I opened a booster box on my channel earlier this week as well. I've got 4 of the amazing rares. I managed to get Zacian, Raikou, Celebi, Rayquaza, as my amazing rares, and I've compared them to my Japanese ones. Yep, traditionally the texture is slightly thicker and not so fine on the English cards. The glitter effect looks great. I think, as we know, the Japanese cards have a bit more of a vibrant color on most cards, and that is apparent as well in the glitter and the effect. But they look amazing. I mean, even the English versions look stunning as amazing rares. I'm obviously after the full art supporters in this set as well. But yeah, it's a nice set. Officially comes out, like we say, on the 13th of November. Initial print run isn't as great, but I've heard rumors and news that there is a second wave of print runs coming that'll hit stores in December. So as you've said, don't overpay for cards. Buy singles. There are going to be some popular cards. Amazing rares. At the moment, I don't know what the price is going to be on these things medium to short term, because there's a guaranteed 2 per booster box from what I've seen. Every booster box that I have seen open has 2 amazing rares in it. So that's 12 per case. There's only 6 of them. And the number of booster boxes that are going to be opened and the number of products that are going to be opened, I think we will start to see a lot of amazing rares out there. But 2 years down the line, 3 years down the line, as a collection, these 6 amazing rares, as well as the ones coming out in the future, I think amazing rare cards will be like a nice mini collection, a nice niche,
of course,
for people to collect, and they will be highly sought after because they're always based on legendary Pokemon. They're always the popular Pokemon, and I think that there will definitely be a market for it, like the shiny cards from Shining Legends, for people. So that's definitely something for the collector side of things to keep an eye out for, I think, the amazing rares.
I think it is. And the difference between Shiny Legends and Vivid Voltage, of course, Vivid Voltage is a main set.
Yes.
But who knows what that set might do in the future.
Yeah.
I don't think it will be printed to sheer quantities. But because you don't know what the pandemic might do,
yeah,
I do think they are trying to give Sword and Shield 4.5 the maximum priority right now.
Yep.
We'll see what happens.
Yeah.
Right now, there isn't a need for mass reprints because players don't play at this moment. I think that's potentially one reason. But if there's no pandemic, that set will be printed to absolute mass quantities. We'll just see what amazing wares will do, and they will come. More will come in the future, as been confirmed in Shiny Star V. But we will discuss that later in the podcast.
Yep. So that is Vivid Voltage. So a set to look out for, like we said, releases on November 13th. Okay, so let's talk about another English product. We have got the Sword and Shield Ultra Premium Collection, Zacian and Zamazenta. the contents of these products have been revealed. So there's a Zacian and Zamazenta Premium Collection, and then there's a Zacian Elite Trainer Box and the Zamazenta Elite Trainer Box Plus. They're called Elite Trainer Box Plus. So 2 different products. One is basically a culmination of the 2. The products are looking stunning. The contents, I mean, it's very similar to the Best of XY. As far as having a product set with like dice, sleeves, promo cards, premium quality coins, as far as I can see. But this product looks ultra premium as far as everything's concerned. The nice black and gold on everything, on all accents, including the promo cards. And then you get tons of packs in these products as well. What are your thoughts on this, Zakariya?
Everything you just told to everyone, black and gold.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think these promos look amazing. I think these promos will release in Shiny Star V in Japan.
Yeah.
But I am very curious how much these promos will cost as a single card. I don't know how much these cards will be printed. If these end up being printed as much as the Hidden Fates one from last year, it will be affordable. We don't know what Zacian and Zamazenta will do in the future in terms of playability, but the Zakariya and Lunala GX gold cards are still $10, and even below. I think Lunala is like $5 right now. I think that's insane for gold cards promos.
Yeah.
But yeah, of course, like you just said, the whole box looks ultra premium, black and gold. Absolute joy to watch. Absolute, very cool holiday gift for people, for Pokemon fans. And I think even casual collectors will absolutely like this product.
Yeah.
Yeah,
absolutely.
that's it.
Yeah. And one thing to note about these products is you get a substantial amount of packs in these products as well, which are all packs from this year, all the Sword and Shield era packs. So it's a great way to sort of, if someone's missed out on this year or just starting, and you want to give a gift to a Pokemon collector, this is probably a great gift because the big premium box has got 4 packs of each. I think you're probably going to end up getting 1 artwork of each pack artwork, 4 of each set, and then I think you get 3 of each set in the Elite Trainer Box Pluses. I think there's 12 packs in there, isn't there? In the Elite Trainer Box Plus. So
yeah, I think
very nice quantity of packs. You know, you take that value of those packs alone, and then you add in that you're getting very nice premium playable products, like very nice looking sleeves. They look like they're metal dies, and coins and poison and burn markers. So yeah, I think good value product.
Metal.
But yeah,
the metal damage counters.
Yeah. So that's great premium quality stuff you can have when we finally get back to competitive play. And those promos are, as you say, we don't know. You can never know, depending on how well these products sell and how many of those promos are available. And if people are buying them and then they're flipping the promos, those promos might not be worth so much and might be a good buy in the short term. But yeah.
Who knows?
Who knows? Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Okay. We'll move on now. We have had a Japanese product revealed. Well, 3 Japanese products revealed, which were very interesting indeed. There were trainer card collections, Hop's Daily Routine, Bede's Decision, Bede's Decision, and Marnie's Practice. These are like, I love these. These look really nice. What you do is it's a special box that is out in the Pokemon Center, November 20th. So that date's coming up quite a lot. Same day as Shiny Star V. It's got a suggested retail price of 1,800 yen and tax. And you get a promo card, which is a mirror foil standard supporter card, which then has a signature from the character on it. But each card tells its own story, and the name of the card sort of suggests what's happening in the card as well. You get a card storage binder. So it's a 4-pocket storage binder with 10 pages, I believe. So you can store 80 cards in there, and you get some packs with it as well. I think you get a pack of Infinity Zone, Astonishing Volt Tackle, and 1 pack of Explosive Walker and Legendary Heartbeat as well. And there's a collector's guide that comes along with it as well. The artwork from the promos is expanded into its full version of artwork. So the promos are like a window of the artwork, and then you can see the whole artwork on the folders themselves as well, and some really nice artwork, I have to say. And it's a nice touch having the signatures on the cards as well by each character. So what do you think, Zakariya?
Wow, what do I have to say? Oh my god, this is amazing.
Yeah.
I think these products will be highly sought after. This product will be just try to obtain one as soon as possible, because this is a limited item. The Pokemon Center Online is restricting orders. You can only purchase one per each character.
Yeah.
It will release as the same day as Shine Star V, if I'm not mistaken.
Yes.
Oh my god, these cards all look so amazing. And I think the Marnie one, I think it will end up costing maybe $50 or something.
Yeah, I think so as well. It's going to be really popular.
Yes.
Without a doubt. That I mean, they do look stunning, all of them. But yeah, that Marnie one will be by far the most popular of all of them. And with the restriction to one per customer, with the online pre-orders, it means that they will be very difficult to get hold of as well.
Absolutely. I don't know if it's restricted at stores, at physical stores, but yes, expect people to ask very much for this, especially the Marnie promo. Come on, man! It's so, the execution is cool. Signed cards from by the characters themselves. The artwork is just stunning. Yeah, it's a winner. It's a winner product. I hope these artworks will release at some point in English. But yeah, absolutely, this is one of the one product that's been overshadowed by different products, because the hype is so high right now. But if this product was released in a more, how do you say it, a more quieter news period, oh, that would be so much exposure for this product. And even now, I think many people will go crazy if they see this product.
Yeah, I think it's under the radar at the moment, but it's definitely something that if you're into this, I would definitely try and obtain it as quickly as possible. It could be a series that they're going to do going forward as well with the other characters, which, you know, we've discussed in the past. I mean, if you've played Pokemon Sword or Pokemon Shield, you do get the league cards from each trainer you meet along the way, and they usually have a signed card that they give to you. So this is almost, in a way, something similar, isn't it, to the in-game league cards that you collect, where you're getting a signed card from the trainer supporter as you go along. So it's quite a nice, interesting product. Yeah, but I'd love to see the other characters get the same treatment as well with their signed cards.
Absolutely.
As well. Yeah, so hopefully we'll see that going forward. Okay, so that summarizes our news topics and discussions. We're going to move on now to questions from our users. Okay, so this section is something new we haven't done before. It's questions from users. So PokeGuardian put out a call to all of our followers and readers on the site to ask questions that you might have, that what you wanted answered in the podcast. So we're going to start straight away with a question from Jake. Jake asks, predictions on what Pokemon will do for the 25th anniversary. let's go straight to you, Zakariya, because I think we've seen what's going
Yes,
to happen to a certain extent.
we have seen it. We will discuss this later on in a podcast. But yeah, Shiny Star V will come in February. Other than that, they have some products for this set planned as well. It's a good question because we don't really know. Based off the 20th anniversary, probably a monthly box. I hope. I hope they will do something with Tech All Stars. But yeah, predictions is I hope also a reprint set like Evolutions, but I don't expect it. And if they do, they would probably reprint it later this year. Sorry, the next year, 2021, the holiday season. Japan, maybe some high value box like the Team Rocket special box. That would be very cool. But they've so far they've always released a product similar to the Team Rocket boxes. I think the 15th anniversary was the Silver Pikachu promo box. I think that one has spiked up in price a lot lately. Same with the Team Rocket special case. They were quite affordable, in my opinion, last year before every the whole hype thing went up. But no, that's my prediction. But I don't really know. I like to be surprised, but I would like to hope for something like that I've just mentioned a few minutes ago. And what about you, Tash?
Yeah, I think, like you say, I mean, with the Japanese anniversary products, hopefully they'll bring another case out and they will probably release a product similar to what will come in English, but we'll have to wait and see. But as far as the English products concerned, we know they're going to have a shiny vault. What the main set will be, we don't know, but there's definitely a shiny vault, which will include cards from Shiny Star V. So, yeah, it'll be interesting to see because this will be the first time for me as a collector picking up an anniversary set. I came into the collecting scene just after Evolutions and Generations the year before, so it'll be quite interesting for me to see how an anniversary set goes. So yeah, looking forward to it.
Same here.
Yeah. Okay, we'll move on. So Aaron K says, hi, thoughts on Vivid Voltage build and battle box pre-release promos. Do you think the prices of these cards will rise in the future? I'm loving the art, but the prices are crazy at the moment. Aaron, absolutely right. The prices are crazy. We all know why that is. There's a Charizard in there and a Lugia. And Charizard and Lugia are always very popular. Snorlax is in there as well. And Donphan. Now, Donphan has a very niche following, but those Donphan fans love to get their promos as well. So it's been a good set of 4 pre-release promos. It's also been available in a very limited quantity. So from my understanding, a lot of places that had ordered from distributors had orders cut, especially in the USA. So it's very difficult to get them. And those that have been available, the pre-release kits themselves have been selling three times the value, the retail value of the kits on their own. So that sets a precedence on its own, just the kit price and the fact people haven't been able to get hold of them. So I think, yes, my opinion, the promos are sought after. They've not been widely available. Their print run seems to be, I don't know if it's similar to the previous ones or whether it's limited, because we have had a lot of new people come in to the Pokemon collecting scene. But simply because of the fact that it's got the Charizard and the Lugia, and the prices I think will stay high. And the older the product gets, because it's a limited print, you're never going to get these printed again. You do sometimes see them in stores in America where you get the build and battle kits, but we haven't seen them here in Europe ever. Well, I've not seen them in bricks and mortar stores readily available. So I'm not sure we'll see a print run of these again. So for me, I think the price will stay high. What's your opinion, Zakariya?
Like you just told, these pre-release kits are heavily allocated. I don't think these will come back because it's a pre-release kit. It's meant for the pre-release. I think it's there to stay indeed. I think the Charizard and the Lugia, the price, in my opinion, have been set a little. I think the Lugia will be $20-30 minimum.
Yep.
I don't think it will drop in English at least. Charizard, I think it will be around the same. I think $100-150. I think the price tone has been set. All stunning illustrations, all very popular Pokemon. Like I just told us, Don Fan is, I think, the least loved from all four. But it's a Gen 2 Pokemon. It's one of the more original Pokemon in terms of nostalgia. Yeah, I think it's there to stay. The prices, yeah.
Absolutely. So hopefully that answers the question for Aaron K. We think the prices have been set. Don't think they're going to be dropping by much, if at all, going forward. Okay, so Jackson asked us a question. You've probably already answered this on the last one, but what's your opinion on the market exploding and YouTube artificially raising the price of everything? That word artificially. I don't think it's artificially. I think it's probably done it slightly prematurely. We were seeing the market going up steadily, and I think all this has done is just accelerated that. So I wouldn't say artificially, I'd say acceleration is probably the word to use. We're probably going to stabilize a bit. It might flatten out for a little while, but the earlier products, older products, especially like the Wizards of the Coast type products, they're not going to get printed again. They're limited print. The quantities of sealed products are getting lower and lower as more and more people open products. And there's been a boom in the last couple of months, last few weeks, with YouTubers opening products, which then makes the market of sealed products smaller and smaller, which then means as demand goes up, prices are naturally going to go up. It's demand and supply. So I think prices for vintage products is only going to go up or stay where it is, potentially stable for a little while, but it's going to increase over time. Everything that there is a demand for always does. So that's my opinion. Modern products, stuff that's only recently been out, we've got Pokemon have shown that they never say never to reprints, so you never know, things might get reprinted as far as modern products are concerned, but definitely the vintage side of things, in my opinion, is here to stay. I mean, what's your opinion on it, Zakariya?
Almost agree. Back on the artificial price raises. Yeah, I think what he's trying to tell indeed that I think some YouTubers indeed exaggerate prices.
Yeah.
Which
Anyone
is
got a
little,
£30,000 Bulbasaur?
Yeah, for example, like that. Yeah, and I think influencers are indeed making this hobby evolve a little bit. Like many people thought, indeed, that the hobby is just evolving. It got mainstream exposure right now. I think the hobby is in one of the best exposure moments since years. It's very exciting to watch at. Prices have indeed exploded. Of course, there will be some people that try to manipulate prices, but I think that's going on. I don't think I have much to add. Prices for sealed products will go up indeed. You can't reseal an open product.
Yep.
Singles probably might do something, but older vintage WotC and early Nintendo era products, I think they're there to stay. I think the prices won't drop. maybe for single cards, but sealed products, no.
Yeah.
Sealed products will only go up. That's my take on it. You can't just real seal products. Every influencer and YouTuber, for example, wants to open these for the videos. They will get probably their money back from the views and donations, but yes, you can't reseal a box. These boxes are declining rapidly as we speak, probably now. Yeah, first edition, everyone wants to crack open some base set and first edition base and WotC boxes.
Yep.
These are highly nostalgic for everyone. So come on, that won't be going down. You never say never, but I'm fairly certain the vintage stuff, no, is that to stay.
Yeah, absolutely.
Modern, I don't know. Yeah.
Okay. Right. Hopefully that's answered that, Jackson. We'll move on to G Macca, who's got a very specific question, which is: do you think that the $19.99 V-Box May 2021 coming out 28th of May 2021 will have Greedent Bee in it? That's probably something that's directed to yourself.
We don't know. Maybe it's in Shore Shield 4.5.
Yep.
We don't absolutely know. It's a May card. We will just have and wait to see what Japan for gym promo will potentially release. But
so Greedent V I've actually got, and I've sold a few as well.
Yeah.
It was in I think it was in Gym Promo Pack 3.
Yeah, something like that.
Gym Set 3. So generally speaking, we do see the Gym Set promos as English promos. So maybe it probably might be in a box, but we don't know. As you say,
don't expect a crazy card in there.
Yeah.
No. Yeah.
So yeah, we don't know. Maybe. Okay, we'll move on. Hakan Lee, I've just started getting into collecting. Is there a correct way to store your Pokemon cards and boxes to preserve the condition over the years?
That's a great question, but I think it's something that's there on YouTube already.
Yeah.
Personally, my advice is to store. There's no correct way, but there's an advised way, and one advised way is to store your cards, to leave them out of a humid area, and because humidity will, I think it will curve the cards. Leave them out of the sun because that will, I think it will bleach the cards. They will whiten, the ink will fade away, and it's not good. Leave them out of the dark. No, leave them out of the sun. Keep them in dark, not humid places. For example, if you live in a country where weather is shifting quite fast, that's also not good because of the climate change. Leave them in a dark storage. I keep them, for example, in the closet, for example, or whatever storage room I have. In terms of storage products, it's what kind of price point we are talking about. I have PSA slabs in a $100 case of or Pelican case. that's bulletproof almost. I have common cards sitting in a elite trainer box, unsleeved. It's what price point talks. I personally like to keep my ultra rares and some high value cards in Ultimate Guard zip folio binders or Ultra Pro binders. These are very nice. You can store them in specific pockets that are side loading, not top loading, so they won't fall out all over the place when it's upside down. I think that's a very nice storage way. But in general, just keep them out of humid areas because humidity will curve the cards, and keep them out of the sun. That's my opinion and advice.
Absolutely. I mean, I get asked this question a bit as well, so I'm probably going to do a guide video soon about how I store my collection, but pretty much what you've said yourself, Zakariya. I mean, anything that I collect master sets of English and Japanese sets, they usually go into normal binders or they go into folders like Voltex do some really affordable ones. You can get the Ultra Pro ring binders and use some Ultimate Guard pages in there. Make sure you get side loading pages where you can. Valuable cards, ultra rare or better, that I like to have a collection of. Again, I put in Ultimate Guard zip folios. And then bulk, I keep in Elite Trainer boxes, and I try and keep like bulk of this particular set in its matching Elite Trainer box. And I'm very OCD. I put everything in numerical order. I keep all the rares at the front, the GXs or Vs right at the front, holos behind, then the rares, reverse holos, and then I have the normal set cards with supporters and item cards at the back. But you can have your own way of storing stuff. But depends on how many cards you've got, how you want to store them, how much you value them, and how you want to look at your collection, because that's important. Having a collection is about being able to go and have a look at your collection and admire it. So make sure it's accessible, but keep it out of the sun. Cards do get affected by ultraviolet light from the sun, and try and keep them like Zakariya said, keep them either in a cupboard or a drawer that's not subject to damp, away from your outer walls, and maybe in a bookcase which is not in direct sunlight in folders is probably the best way to go.
Top loaders or card savers work as well.
Yes.
For example, that's also one way. And I think some Elite Trainer boxes do fit some top loaders.
Yep.
But I think that's also a great way, especially if you even sleeve them in team bags.
Yes.
Yeah, team bags produced for top loader specific or for card savers. So it is also one way to store them. And a lot of people store cards to grade them already in card savers.
Yep.
So it's easy to sort them out. But yeah, there's like I agree with you. Just do what you like. Just don't damage them.
Yes.
And what's best for you. And indeed, the more value of the card, just pay more for protection. I think that's one good advice. Don't hesitate to cheap out on protection, because there's one card that's one method I also like is I think it's a nice in between grading and accessibility, and that's the one touch cases.
Yep.
For example, Ultra Pro has them, and these are like magnetic acrylic plastic holders that are quite thick, but you can store your card in there, and you click these two halves together, no screwing around, no screws, for example, just magnets, very strong magnets, and you have a graded like card, but it's not, of course, permanently enclosed. So
I use those all the time as well. I use the ones by ECW, which are exactly the same as Ultra Pro ones. 35 count is what you want as far as card thickness size for
PT,
a Pokemon card, and they're UV protected as well. So your cards are protected from UV light when they're in those one touches. So they're a great way to display your card.
I'm still skeptical about its UV protection. But don't leave them in the sun. I don't recommend that.
You don't want to leave them on the windowsill in those cases,
no.
because they will heat up for sure.
Yeah.
Okay, we'll move on now. So that's hopefully helped Hakan Lee with his question there. We'll move on to Hans Worst. So he's got a question. One, become XY Evolutions again a reprint? So basically he's asking you, do you think XY Evolutions will get a reprint? 2, is it a good investment to buy this at $500? I'm assuming for a booster box.
Yes, I think.
And his third question is, do you think Shiny VMAX Charizard is coming in the 25th set, Sword and Shield 4.5? So that last question is... yes. Yes is the answer. We'll come to that in a bit more detail a bit later on. But the answer is yes. As far as the first question is, do you think XY Evolutions is going to get a reprint again? What do you think about that one, Zakariya?
Who knows? if there is,
it's a big Steam Siege question, isn't it?
yeah, I think if there's enough demand for it,
Yeah.
there's no. I don't think the Pokemon Company International would not reprint it. But
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know what's going to happen.
Yeah. They did it with Roaring Skies. No one thought there was going to be a reprint,
Yeah,
and then
yeah.
that was like that got a reprint. XY Evolutions, though, I mean, we're a few years down the line now. It's 4 years since that set came out, isn't it?
Yeah,
Almost.
but who knows? Yeah, it's 4 years
But the
old.
demand has gone through the roof.
Not necessarily demand, but they are going to be in the 25th anniversary again.
Yeah.
Maybe the Pokemon Company does think, hey, this is also an anniversary set. Let's reprint Evolutions again for double anniversary stuff. I don't know. You just don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah. Number two, if it's investable for $500, there's no right or wrong.
Yeah, exactly.
There's always risk. I think many people taught us before. For example, SM Pratt on YouTube in E4. It's very respected guy. Yeah, the older, the rarer, the minter, the better. Just go for that rule. You can't eliminate the risk, but you can try to minimize risk.
Yep.
So buy all the stuff. Buy the older stuff. For example, trophy cards. For example, just go for promos or exclusive Japanese promos, of which you will they will never come back. Modern sets, it's a roller coaster in my opinion. It's nice if you want to flip, but I don't know what's it going to do in long term. Not many people expected Evolution to explode because these were under $150 before the price spike.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm not. It's
and I think the question about invest is an important, that point about saying, is it good to invest? Now, investing in, are you talking short term? Are you talking medium term? Are you talking long term? So if you're talking long term, then naturally a product will grow in value over a long period of time. We're talking 10, 15 years, 20 years. Short to medium term, we don't know. All depends if the, Pokemon Company International, you don't know if they're going to reprint it. You don't know what the demand's going to be. You don't know if we're going to get a 25th anniversary set with similar cards in it that might then devalue this slightly. We don't know. So for the short to medium term, very difficult to say. There are people out there who talk specifically about investment. It might be worth researching with that, but I think it's something that we're probably not in the position to be able to advise you on where to invest your money, especially a substantial sum like $500 into a booster box.
I just recommend to just collect and buy what you like.
Yes.
That's my to-go advice.
Yeah.
And I think investing is something. I think investing. I don't like to use the word investment.
Yeah.
In my opinion, because I think it's first and foremost a hobby to enjoy.
Yeah.
And if you don't enjoy this hobby, I don't think. It's not. I don't recommend just getting into Pokemon TCG to solely flip for cards. Yeah. Of course, there's money to be made, but just in general, just collect what you like and just see how it will end up. If you see Charizard, just buy it. Right now, I don't think right now is my opinion. There's no right or wrong. Just go just go buy what you like for.
And I think that's our mentality as collectors, and a lot of our listeners as well are pretty much the same mentality. Is that we collect Pokemon cards because of our affiliation to the cards and liking the cards, loving the artwork. So follow your heart. Buy what you think you want as far as investment's concerned. If you think it's something you like and you want to hold on to, then great. It's just a positive repercussion that the value grows up on certain products. So when you think it's your desire for the product has sort of waned away a bit, sometimes you can be very lucky and the product's value has gone up substantially. You can potentially sell it and then reinvest into something that you like further down the line. So yeah.
Agree.
Okay, Sasha Guerrero. I think I've said that wrong. I apologize if
I
I've said
think Guerrero.
Guerrero. Hey, I just had a question for the graded cards. From what grade it becomes more valuable? For example, I have a Dark Charizard, but quite damaged, and I don't know if I grade him, and then I have a 3 or a 4, or maybe do I just keep him sleeved? I think I've got that question right. So basically, he's asking, when do you make that decision whether a card's worth grading or not? And how do you determine whether it's worth grading if it's damaged as well?
Yeah.
So again, I think this is about asking about value from this question, because grading cards, there's one positive side to grading cards in the fact that your card is now sealed and protected. So any damage it has got, it won't get any worse because it's sealed. But then again, we've also told you about using one-touch cases and other means to protect your cards. But then again, it's around, is that grade then going to set a price for it or set a quality for it that might reduce its value? I don't know. You've got to bear in mind there is a cost associated with grading a card. That's the first thing.
That's right.
So grading generally is going to cost you, let's just say if you're grading a couple of cards, 1 or 2 cards, minimum $10 US if you're in the US, roughly around that price. I think it's $8 to $10, for example, PSA charges to grade a card. So bear that in mind. So that's going to factor in. So the value of a card, if it's worth less than $10, and then you look at what the graded prices are, and they don't really add up to much more, you're potentially going to lose money by grading it. But then again, if it's a popular card, like you've got a Dark Charizard, would grading increase the value as well, or would it? Now, if it was a base set Charizard first edition, I think doesn't matter what condition it's in, get it graded, you're going to make money off that. But a Dark Charizard, is it unlimited? Is it first edition? Is it, I don't know. If you think you're going to get a 3 or 4 and it's quite damaged, as you've said, it's probably not worth grading. But to try and minimize any further damage, do try and keep it sleeved or in a folder, and just appreciate it for what it is.
I don't think it's never bad to grade cards. It's a little difficult, but I think grading cards is something that's you can never go wrong with grading cards. And a PSA 1, for example, like I just mentioned, a PSA 1 first edition Charizard is something worth I don't know how much it's going for right now. I think these costs will always go up. So whether you got a PSA 3 or 4, I don't think it doesn't really matter that much. Of course, if you're going for a PSA 9 or 10, and that's a little bit difficult. But I don't think I personally think people are too fixed on a PSA 10 because that's just my opinion. But PSA 7 is still technically classed as near mint at PSA. That's what people are forgetting. It's nothing to be ashamed of. Of course, if you wants the pristine 10, then the gem mint 10, great. But I have just for rare and old cards, I think PSA 10 is very hard and difficult, and that's why it's breaking records all the time. PSA 10 cards, because you are not guaranteed a PSA 10 for WotC cards. Some are scratched out of a pack, for example. It's just so difficult. Even if you buy a sealed booster box, you are not guaranteed a 10. Some are PSA 6, 7 or 8, who knows. But just do what you like. If you feel the need for grading that card, just do it. If you just want to enjoy the card, grade it or do not grade. It's your take on it. just go what you want. That's my opinion. It's never bad to grade cards, even if it's a low grade, especially for Dark Charizard. Just protect your card, and maybe down the line in future, on which I do think it will probably rise in price, especially for Dark Charizard.
Yeah. Cool. Okay, we'll move on to Drago Overlord. Where do you get all your news from? Okay, Zakariya, you're the news guy, so you can answer this one.
Where do I'll get all my news from? Yeah, good question, but I can't answer all of the questions. I have some great news sources and friends and stores, and yeah, I can't say all of my sources because some are just I can't tell them. I'm sorry, but I do hope you enjoy all of the news. And if you do want to start your own news site, just go for it. You can find a lot on Google. So that's one tip I would just want to give you. There's a lot of info out there that you can just pick up, and that's that. And yeah, of course, build your connections. Yeah, that's all I want to say.
Yeah, and I think that's what it is. It's about relationships and connections and knowing people.
Yeah,
and a lot. Yeah, that's what it is. So there are sources out there for you to find, but PokeGuardian is your one-stop shop. You can get all your news here.
Hopefully, yes.
Okay, let's move on to Crimson Pig. Has got a question. Other than Pokemon TCG, have you taken interest in any other card games currently or in the past? I always like hearing people's experiences and how they got into the hobby. So, do you want to answer that one?
Yeah, I think that's a question we both would like to answer. Personally, myself, and other card games. I watched Yu-Gi-Oh in the past, but I've collected some of your Yu-Gi-Oh cards. I still have some of it in my drawer, but I have never played it. I did play Beyblade and other Japanese stuff in the past because of the anime that was aired on the kids shows. But no, I think Pokemon TCG is my only card game that I do play. I did not play, I think, until 2014 or 15, the card game itself. But no, I did not taken any interest in or any other card games in terms of playability. Like I just told you, I liked Yu-Gi-Oh. I do still like Yu-Gi-Oh, but don't collect these cards anymore. I like Magic as well, but yeah, I never played that game. I never collected that game, but it's something I would potentially look for in the future if I want something to spice up my life a little bit. But yeah, that's my answer for that question.
Cool. Well, as far as I'm concerned, Pokemon TCG was the first card game that I really got involved in when I started collecting with Nahal, my son, back in 2017, and we started playing later in 2017. Then I started attending a local Pokemon league up until when that store closed. And then was forced into moving into picking another game up because no one locally did Pokemon. So I started playing Magic. I was given, when that store closed, I was given a load of bulk Magic cards that were like commons and uncommons. So I got boxes. I think I had like several thousand cards, and then I went to my local card game shop and started playing Magic the Gathering. So I've probably got close to 10,000 Magic the Gathering cards. I play Draft regularly, so I go in. So Draft is basically getting sealed packs, opening them. You pick one card, pass it along to the next person, and everyone picks cards, and then they build decks with cards, and you take those cards home with you at the end of the night, and you could win prize packs as well. So my Magic collection grows every time I go and play, essentially. I've also recently started opening Yu-Gi-Oh cards, as one of my friends recommended it to me and sent me some cards, and I love the artwork. So I've opened a few products here and there, just looking for particular artworks. So that's something that I've looked at as well. And then other products. I mean, I've opened a booster box recently of My Hero Academia, which was a set that didn't really take off in Japan and Korea. But I've got first one because, again, I'm a big fan of the anime, and the cards were stunning, and it's a very affordable booster box. So I opened that. But yeah, I'm always willing to experiment with new TCGs and see what's out there. But generally, Pokemon, Magic the Gathering, and I've got a small collection of Yu-Gi-Oh cards as well. Right. Hope that answers Crimson Pig's question. We're going to move on to Jack444. In terms of shiny Pokemon, do you think it will all competitive cards and popular Pokemon, or some random ones like Shiny Noiva and GX from Hidden Fates? So I'm thinking he's talking about Shiny Starmie and
yes.
Yeah. So we know the Shiny Vault's going to be huge. And I think it is. Again, it's very similar to this previous Shiny Vault, where it's sort of best of the. These are obviously based on V cards and cards that have come out in the Sword and Shield era. So unlike Hidden Fates, which was based on 2 years worth of Sun and Moon, Shiny Star V is based on 1 year's worth of Sword and Shield. So you're going to see. I think you're going to see a lot more. Obviously, not as playable cards. You're going to see more of the cards that have been released recently in this set. So yeah, I think you are going to see quite a few shiny. You're probably going to see shinies that are popular characters rather than playable as well. It'll be interesting to see. I mean, what are your thoughts on it, Zakariya?
Exactly the same as you did. Yeah, I think it's going to include a lot of V and VMAX cards and shiny, common, uncommon, and rare cards from year one. There is not room for every card, sadly, because there are 127 shiny cards confirmed. But just expect some cards coming back that you have seen in year one. Of course, there are going to be fan favorites in there. I don't know if they will. I think S4, the Vivid Voltage set. I don't know if it's in there. I didn't look that well today. The set list was revealed, but just expect many cards indeed from year one to be included in Shiny Star V.
Yeah, I think most of them will be competitive, but you are going to get fan favorites in there, which might not be so competitive. So hopefully that answers your question. But not long to go now. It's going to be out in 2 weeks, so we'll know shortly. Matthew Kearney, do you think that abnormal price rises will crash it all over the next year? Tough coming back to collecting and being priced out of a lot of areas. Yeah, this is a big problem for people at the moment, isn't it? It's that, especially those people who've possibly been collecting for years, and also people who are just coming back, because we are seeing a lot of people now because of the influencers opening product. We've got people who grew up with Pokemon watching these influencers because they're so high profile opening this and now coming back into collecting, but finding that prices are suddenly very expensive. So he's asking, is there going to be a price crash next year, do we think?
There's I think this is indeed, like you said, it's kind of a repeat question of the same question that has been answered. Abnormal. The thing is, what's abnormal? Is it abnormal for the old sets indeed? Because I think the growth has been indeed a lot than many expected. But modern sets, I don't know. If you want old cards indeed, it's a very difficult question. We don't know. I fear for old cards that are out of print for years. I don't think I think at some point people will just stop buying products. But there's someone that I think it's a luxury. There are luxury items now, especially the old Watsy stuff. And I don't think it will crash for the old products. The demand is so high. They will probably it will probably stabilize at some point, of course. But I don't think that the old sets that are highly in demand will go down. They don't. I think they won't crash. For modern sets, we don't know because there are many reprints in the past of it. We don't know what the pandemic will do. It's just, I think, it's just wait and see, and just collect what you like. And that's my first advice: collect what you like. For old products, like I just told, older, rarer, minter, the better. Go for it, and you will see. And if you, and like for example, 2 years ago, I just picked up the Scream promos for Psyduck. I purchased them for $10 or less at eBay. They are now $65. There are nice cards out there releasing tomorrow or next week in Japan that are going to be high in price one day. You just don't know, but you have to enjoy the cards, and you will see where it ends. Maybe pick up some Charizards. That's the safest route in my opinion. But just do what you like.
Yeah, I think what's an interesting lesson to learn as well is we saw something happening in Japan in 2018 where, again, there's a popular YouTuber similar to what we've seen with the English product who did a feature on Pokemon cards. There was also a Pokemon GX starter decks released in Japan, and there's a massive surge in people coming into collecting. 400% increase they saw within a small period of time. Fourfold increase in people purchasing products. We're seeing something similar in English products now, with what we've seen in the last few weeks. In Japan, they fixed that by increasing production runs later on down the line. So products in Japan that have come out since get more regular print runs, get bigger release allocations, and the prices are. I mean, I'm a Japanese collector. I buy booster box every set, and I buy singles. Prices are affordable now. Since then, they've normalized the companies producing enough product to meet demand. I think that's what you're going to find with English products. So as far as modern products are concerned, there is a high demand at the moment, and I don't think Pokemon saw this coming. Production will increase if it's sustained the demand, and supply will eventually start to meet the demand. So I think as far as modern product prices are concerned, you might see things stabilize a bit. But as you say, vintage stuff, I think that's here to stay, the prices.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah. Okay, Mincho Man said, so the TCG English sets are a month off. When, or if ever, do you think they will change it back? He's talking about next year's print cycle, I believe, isn't he?
Yeah, I think he's I think the Sword and Shield 4.5 and 5 and 6,
yep.
they have different release dates.
Yes.
And I think that's solely because of the global pandemic that's happening.
Yeah, I think so.
I think it's a crazy year. It comes with exceptions. And I am very careful with this kind of stuff.
Yeah, we can't predict this. The only thing I will say is I cannot see Pokemon Company releasing a set in the middle of December around Christmas time.
No.
Yeah, because it's looking like all the sets are a month out of sync. I can't see us coming to when the November set would usually come out, having that release in December. I do not see that happening. So in my opinion, you can't release a set December 14th, 2 weeks before Christmas, especially not in Europe or in North America, simply because of the time of year and how things are. So if anything, we might get back in sync in November, or they might push that back to January. I don't know. But that'll put us out of sync with Japan as well. So we don't know. We just don't know. The global pandemic has really thrown everything off. But will they catch up, and will they do almost what they've done with the Chinese sets, bring in everything in a quick abundance of time? Will we have a period where potentially we've got a set releasing a month early or half a month early to try and compensate and bring us back on schedule? I don't know, but I definitely cannot see us getting a set launch a week and a half, 2 weeks before Christmas. I just don't think that's going to happen.
We will see.
We'll see, though. We'll see. Okay. Joe's got a question. I heard rumours that Vivid Voltage will be underprinted and that Zacian and Zamazenta ETBs will also be delayed. Do you know if any of these issues have been confirmed or whether pre-orders for this set might be reduced or cancelled?
Yes, a good question. I think we have answered the Vivid Voltage underprinted already. I've heard for at least that Vivid Voltage was sold out everywhere. In terms of store pre-orders. I think there's an allocation going on, probably because of the global pandemic. They are probably giving priority now to Shiny Star Sword and Shield 4.5.
Yep.
We don't know the set name, but we need to discuss this in the podcast later on. The Zacian Zamazenta ETBs. I've seen indeed some delays. Some stores say the original release date. Some don't. I don't know. I don't know what to think about it. Probably it's a how do you say it? Subject to change. We don't know.
Yeah.
I'm very careful of these dates, and I'm not a distributor. I might ask a store what's going on, but no, it's very subject to change. Yeah, that's all I want to say.
Yeah, I think neither of us have got relationships with distributors, so it's very difficult for us to be in a position to say yes or no. We have heard rumours about the underprint of Vivid Voltage, but we've also heard rumours that there is a second print run coming and hitting stores in December. So, we're probably not the best source because we don't directly order products to sell. So
that's right.
So yeah. Okay, Jared, Miss Lee, according to PokeCollector.com, is Zacian VMAX and Zamazenta VMAX actually real cards that are going to appear in Shiny Star V?
Well, you can look at PokeGuardian.com for the Shiny Star V main set list today. I can tell you there's no Zacian VMAX or Zamazenta VMAX. Yeah, and that's it. If there's Zacian and Zamazenta VMAX, that would be awesome. But so far, no.
Yep, we haven't seen it.
No.
So the answer is no for now. But we never. And then Peter Hughes, who's a good friend of mine actually, who doesn't live too far from me. What is your favourite Lugia and why is it Lugia EX? That's for you, obviously, that question.
Yeah, I think he's mentioning the Unseen Forces.
Yep.
Because it's in lowercase letters, Lugia EX.
Yep.
Yeah, a couple of things. The art is awesome. It did well competitively in the past. And it's overall, it's also it comes from a rare set now.
Yeah.
Hard to get set, not really rare, but yeah, it's an amazing card. One of my favorites. It looks amazing. The artwork is just amazing.
Oh, the artwork is stunning on that. Yeah.
It looks. I think Crystal Lugia is my number one, but this top 3 Lugia cards for me just any day. The artwork is so good. I think the EX era is one of my most nostalgic eras as well, because I grew up in that specific era collecting cards. I've personally started with EX Ruby and Sapphire when I was a kid. That was my first pack. Before that, I did have some cards like base set starter decks, for example. But yeah, I couldn't afford packs as a kid, of course. My family isn't rich or anything like that. But yeah, the specific era, one of my favorite eras. I think for many people as well, they like the EX era from Nintendo. The artwork is fantastic. It did competitively well, and the price reflects that too.
Yep. Excellent. Hopefully that's answered the question for Peter. So that concludes all the questions from all of our users. Thank you so much for everyone who's taken part and submitted questions, and hopefully we've answered them best we can for you guys. We've got another few topics that we want to talk about, haven't we, Zakariya?
Yes, we do.
So let's talk about controversial thing here. First of all, Sword and Shield 4.5 has had some cards leaked, and it's the way. Well, we saw some cards, and what those cards have shown us is that there's going to be a shiny vault in English again, like we had in Hidden Fates, which is going to have at least 100. Well, it's going to have 122 cards in the shiny vault, isn't it?
Yes. Wow. Oh my God. What happened? Wow. 3.5 months early leaked. Potentially our February Sword and Shield 4.5 set.
Yep.
We don't know the set name, but the cards have been leaked. I don't think that's something the Pokemon Company International have planned to do. I don't think they approved of it.
Yep.
The seller on OfferUp got removed, or he deleted his account. We don't know what happened.
Yep.
Very exciting for us, but we can't show the pictures for reasons, for legal reasons probably.
Yeah.
But it confirmed shiny Charizard VMAX, shiny Lapras VMAX, and indeed amazing rares that have been confirmed for Shiny Star V. They have been confirmed for this specific set as well. And wow, it was even more crazy because it happened on the same day. The Shiny Star V, the aforementioned cards were revealed officially in Japan, and it was even before that.
Yes.
Could you imagine? They are obviously real. We have many people agree it's not a faked card, especially when it was revealed before the Japanese reveal. Wow. We don't know how these are obtained. Probably not legally.
Yeah, we have our suspicions, and I'm assuming it was not legally.
No.
And which is why that we don't want to show the pictures. But obviously, the information is out there about what the information we got from them, and that is the fact that there is a shiny Charizard VMAX, which we've seen in Japanese already, but the shiny Lapras VMAX was something new, and it's a large shiny vault, isn't it? 122 cards.
Yes, excluding the shiny Charizard V from Champion's Path. So that's one already down. Potentially, shiny Crobat V could be excluded.
Yep.
Probably some promos for future products like the tins and the V box. We don't absolutely know. But there are going to be some cards probably left out. And who knows, maybe some supporter full arts could be in a shiny vault.
Yeah, we've had that in the past, and we've had some
indeed
gold
cards,
stadiums, haven't we?
Yes,
as well. So
we don't know. And it would be fair, looking back to Hidden Fates, there have been some products for these shiny vault cards removed for products. So that's that. Very exciting time. But like we told in the previous podcasts, if you see any pre-orders listed at your national or local store, absolutely pre-order the second it's live.
Yep.
Oh my God, don't think of hesitating. Just don't look back. Pre-order one ETB, Elite Trainer Box. Hopefully for you it's at MSRP, especially at this stage. It's very early right now. Go for it. Don't.
Yeah, absolutely. I've pre-ordered an ETB already.
Same here.
There's a online seller company in the UK they opened up pre-orders, and they were very good, one per person only, and they sold out within 20 minutes, I think, within an hour, and then they released some more stock, and they sold out again in a very short time. So it's going to be very popular with even with one per customer. They sold out very quickly. The news got around, so don't delay. If you see them for sale from local retailers, grab them while you can at MSRP, because when the full set list is revealed and people know what's in it, especially when the promo is revealed, because I'm pretty sure this might have a promo in this ETB, the value might go up.
Yeah, absolutely. You can't go wrong. Specialty set, 10 packs of this specialty set plus a promo. Yeah, that's already going to be one hell of a product.
Yeah.
And I don't think it reached the mainstream yet about the shiny Charizard VMAX coming in there. But we are just saying it to you, the viewer and the listener right now. Absolutely go for it. Even the worst case scenario, there isn't a shiny Charizard V, but that's not. It will be in there. It's basically confirmed. It's very nice. And the value is also amazing. It's not a booster box set. We don't know what's going to happen with the production. Maybe it could be unprinted because of global pandemic. We don't absolutely know. The first you see listings popping up at stores, go for it. I expect personally a huge allocation because stores will try to order at least many hundreds of orders for these products, and they will get probably heavily allocations. It's only natural. Not natural, but looking back to Champions Path, this is the 25th anniversary set, and I think Champions Path will be a warm up, like I told you before, for the 25th anniversary. Yeah, it will be crazy. Don't skip out, please.
Yeah, absolutely. Okay, we're going to move on now to Shiny Box Crobat V. So in Japan, we've got a product coming on Christmas Day called Shiny Crobat V box. So this product, again, this was something I pre-ordered this product back in August when it was just called the Crobat V box. Very little information was out there about it, but we did get some information at the end of October, basically showing what this box includes. And it's not just a Crobat V, it's a shiny Crobat V. So this shiny Crobat V, which is SP Promo 152, is going to be the main thing in this box. You also get an energy promo, which is a mirror foil of the Hiding Darkness energy and a mirror foil basic darkness energy as well. You get the box, which is a cardboard storage box. It looks like a deck box, very slimlined double deck box almost. Looks like it can hold potentially 2 decks or maybe 1 deck. Very difficult to tell, but it's a slimline, almost like a mini ETB, which is 2 cards wide. And you also, the other thing you get in this box is 6 packs. Yes, 6 packs of Shiny Star V. So that's just over half a booster box. Great product. Price is 3,800 yen. So that alone, as far as the packs are concerned, again, comes very close. I think a booster box is 5,500 yen plus tax. So it comes in very close. The Crobat V is a very nice looking shiny card, and the box itself is like it's like a lime green and a pink coloured contrast. It looks quite nice. But yeah, very, very nice product. Coming out, like we said, December 25th. Anything to add on that, Zakariya?
Great product. The design is amazing.
Yeah.
And I don't know if it's because they have seen the craze about international elite trainer boxes, but it's amazing value product. I think it's the first time they have done something like this. removing a shiny Pokemon from a set and releasing it in something like this. At least there's nothing. They didn't do this with the previous specialty sets before, the high class sets, and I think that's very interesting. And overall, I think the product looks very cool. The price is amazing too. It will sell out, and it is sold out already online. But you can't go wrong with something. I wouldn't recommend storing your decks in these boxes.
No.
But it's very cool. It's a very cool product.
I think so too.
Wouldn't mind the Pokemon Company International doing something like this. But we already are getting our Elite Trainer box, which hopefully will contain the same promo, but I don't think so. But we'll who knows? Who knows?
Yeah, it could possibly be in the 4.5 ETB. We never know.
Would be nice. Yeah.
Cool. Okay, we're going to move on to the last topic of discussion. Ditto V, Ditto VMAX, Crobat VMAX, Kyogre, Amazing Rare, Veltel, Amazing Rare, and Reshiram, Amazing Rare were all revealed for SM4A Shiny Star V Ditto. Max Transformation, Ditto VMAX has got a move. So Ditto V is, as you would expect, it's got an ability called V Transform. So once during your turn, you may choose a basic Pokemon V from your discard pile and switch it with this Pokemon. Any attached cards, damage counters, special conditions, turns in play, any other effects remain on the new Pokemon. And then it's got, for one colorless, stick on, attach a basic energy from your discard pile to this Pokemon. Interesting Pokemon, as you'd expect with Ditto, allows it to turn into another Pokemon. It's interesting, and I can see it being played quite a bit. I mean, what's your opinions as far as playability is concerned?
I'm not the main guy for competitive stuff, but I think in terms of collectability, Ditto will be always there. It will be
everyone loves Ditto, don't they?
Everyone loves Ditto.
Yeah.
I think there will be people that try to play this card because you can
I think
use.
People are going to want to try and play it for fun.
Absolutely, not
and
even
Ditto
for fun.
Prism Star was really playable as well.
That one was playable. It was a fifth basic card for you. I've played it too.
Exactly. So that was a 40 HP card, and it was super playable. It was a lot of people played Ditto Prism Star in their decks. So you never know. This could be one of those niche cards that people think, stick a Ditto V in there. That could be our fourth,
basic
fifth copy of a basic V.
Yeah.
And they could use that to bring something from the discard out, especially if you're using a deck where you're discarding a lot of cards early on. This could come into play quite nicely. So that's an interesting card. But then again, we've got the Crobat V Max.
Yes.
That was announced as well. Very nice looking card. And the Ditto V Max as well. So typically, you've got that nice swirly pattern in the background as you get with the Japanese VMAXs and all the VMAXs. But the texture's quite swirly, as we know on the Japanese ones. Colours are very similar on both. Very vibrant, rainbowish background. I think these VMAX cards just look stunning, to be fair. I think in any other era, they'd be like very sought after secret rares,
Yeah, I think for regular cards, they look amazing. And these will probably will be shiny cards in Shiny Star V.
Yep.
Not confirmed, but Lapras V was already revealed on the official YouTube channel from Japan. I expect these to be in shiny form as well. It will be strange because these are set original cards. I would be surprised if it didn't contain a shiny card for these V cards.
Yeah.
But very cool cards overall. Indeed, I agree.
Definitely, and we've got 3 new amazing rares as well. So again, they have multicolor moves to make them complex to play, but they're all based on a legendary Pokemons. We've got Reshiram, which again looks very vibrant in its color. Background colors pop really nicely. Very nice looking card. Kyogre is quite a nice looking card again as well. You've got the colors slightly more separated, and then you've got Eveltel as well with a swirly background similar to Raiku's background in the amazing rare we've got there. So they're using different sort of textures in the background and ways of portraying the colors. I think Reshiram's more closer to, I think it was Celebi looked a bit like that. Yeah. So interesting stuff. These cards do look amazing though, these amazing rares. I think they're going to be super collectible in the future.
Fan favorites. One thing I want to add is we have had all types so far, if I'm not mistaken. Types we have had all types so far, excluding Fairy and Dragon. If I'm not mistaken, I don't know.
I think so. Yeah, we've had. I think everything's been covered. Yeah,
these were the remaining types. And I am very curious what they will do in year 2. Is this the last of the amazing rares? Will they continue this this type of card? I'm just very curious because we did not have all mythical and legendary Pokemon. I'm very, very curious what they will do in the future. I want more amazing rares, but what I do think realistically is they will quit amazing rares. They will bring their new type of card in year 2 with the Urshifu and Calyrex. How do you mention? I don't know how it's being pronounced. The new
I'm not sure myself.
Year 2 Sword and Shield games, TCG. I mean, sorry, and I think it's over. I would like to be wrong, but I think that's it's going to be. I think. I think that's it.
I think you're right, and you know what? I didn't even notice. As you said, there's one of each color type. So there's 9 with a colorless. That's 9.
Yeah.
Because Rayquaza is the colorless one. So it's nice. You can fit them all on one page. And I think with the Shining Legends shinies, we had a similar story. I think there were 9 of those as well, wasn't there?
Yeah, I think it was, and and the thing is, something I've noticed is many Sun and Moon sets are almost the same type of set, and compared to Sword and Shield sets, Shining Legends is almost identical to a Legendary Heartbeat.
Yes.
In terms of release month, type of it was a subset. And it contained a new type of card. And this time it wasn't set specific because now Shiny Star V has broken that. But I think they have planned to release these cards also in Legendary Heartbeat. Potentially. And they probably removed it from this set. And what I have been told is that why, for example, Lugia, didn't release in shiny, a Legendary Heartbeat, is because they are each set they focus on a specific types. And that the set were focusing on specific type of sets, energy symbols, and Lugia was could not fit in that set. As an amazing rare, which is disappointing for me personally, but it makes sense.
Didn't it?
Yeah, it made sense when I was being told the story. Yeah,
absolutely. Well, fantastic. I think this is going to be a very long podcast for you guys listening out there. Hope you guys have all enjoyed it. We've covered a lot here. If you have got any further questions, it's been really interesting answering your questions in this episode. Feel free to go to PokeGuardian and let us know. I hope you've enjoyed this episode. We'll be back again soon for episode 5 for sure. And in the meantime, keep safe, enjoy yourselves, and enjoy collecting. let us know what you've been collecting out there as well. I'm Taj from PokeTaj YouTube, joined by Zakariya. And we'll see you on the next podcast.
Have a nice day. Goodbye.
Take care. Goodbye.